Hey, fifth grade. I hope that you're having a great day. Today we're gonna do lesson 127 together, and it's pages 243 and 244. So if you don't have that page yet, could you please get that out and we'll work through, especially want you to have it so you can look at the yellow box. Okay, let's come over to this board. So, in your yellow box, it talks about a few words, but I want us to focus on the words well and good to begin with. So let's look at the words well and good. So those words get confused a lot and they're used in the wrong way. But some good news here is this. The word good is always used as an adjective. And I love it when we can say the word always when we're talking about grammar, because there's so many different rules in the English language. But good is always an adjective. So if it's always an adjective, what type of words does the word good describe if it's always an adjective? Well, it describes nouns, always. So good, always an adjective. Well, we use to describe verbs. So well is almost always an adverb. The only time it's not an adverb is when it's talking about the health of someone. Like if I say, Mrs. Gay is well, and I'm talking about the health of myself, it isn't an adverb because it's describing me. And when we're talking about someone's health, like Brielle's feeling well or Brielle's feeling good, we can use both of those to talk about a person's health, and those words are always adjectives because they're describing the person. So almost always when we use well, it's going to be an adverb, which means that it's describing verbs. So let's look at the negative parts of those. So well and good are the positive parts. So the opposite of good we know is bad. So we use bad. When we use bad, it's an adjective describing a noun. It's always an adjective. And the opposite of well is badly. And we've talked before about how ly words are adverbs. Okay, so let's do some examples together. And there are some other special circumstances in your information box. So I want you to make sure that you read through that information box, especially when it comes to the special forms. Okay? So let's look at sentence 1. We prayed for good weather. Just by what we just discussed, what's the part of speech for good? Well, the part of speech for good is adjective. So we know that this is describing some kind of noun in this sentence. Good in this sentence is describing the weather. Weather is the noun. Our school trip went well. Well is an adverb, so we'll mark it as such. And what is it describing? It is describing how it went. How it went. It went well. Our teacher did not feel well. Okay, we've talked about this. It's describing how the teacher is feeling. It's describing the teacher, so this is going to be an adjective. An adjective. She did not feel well. Okay. Now, this next part has a little bit to do with the orange box in the special sections, okay? So because the word good and the word bad, they have they're special forms. They're irregular is actually what we call the word. So, or what we call that type of word. It's an irregular word. When we use it in different forms, the word actually changes. So you need to take a look at that orange box. And here are some examples. Today's snowfall was good. Okay. So if it's present tense, it's good. This is an adjective. Yesterday's snowfall was better than today's. This is still good, but we're saying better, and that's going to be an adjective because it's a form of the word good. Last month's snowfall was best of all. This is also a form of the word good, so this is going to be an adjective as well. Now, kiddos, make sure you look through that orange box instead of your information box as well. Today's lesson is lesson 127. We're going to be doing pages 243 and 244. Thank you.